You can see my screen, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is my account. So you go here, you see here useful resources here, and then you
Yep.
click on the last one, view reference handbooks. So you click on this,
Okay.
and then here you can see FE, PE, all of them are here, right? So you click on FE, let's say electrical, FE handbook. So here, this one, the first one.
Okay.
This, if you click this one, it will download. You see, mine is downloaded here. That's all.
Got it.
Okay. So that's how you do it. Okay, any other question? These are good questions. Yeah. I
So
think that's the question. Okay. Yeah.
this handbook contains the procedural information or the study data as well.
So the handbook contains all the formulas, the tables, everything you need like an assistant. So it's just giving you like a reference. So if you have a question on, let's say, a question and the probability, you would want to refer to let's say a formula in probability, right? You would want to refer. If you remember the formula, then you don't need a handbook. If you remember the formula, you might not even need a handbook. I'm not a big fan of using formulas, right? So like because it takes time to check all of this, right? So I can show you. Let me do this. I'm gonna share my screen and show you what I'm talking about. Oh, okay. My screen is still shared. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is a reference handbook. You see, it gives you let's say unit and conversion factors. Kinetic energy, it gives you the formula. Potential energy gives you the formula, right? And then it gives you all these metric prefixes, significant numbers. It gives you all of this, you see? All of this. So in the exam, if you don't remember something, you can just make quick reference. You can go and check, where do I have to? You see here, ethics and professional practice, right? So if you come here, it talks about ethics, about how you practice as an engineer, what your things are supposed to do, things you are not supposed to do, and the rest. So that's the purpose of the handbook. It gives you all the topics about the knowledge areas that I talk about. This is ethics and professional practice. You see here, it talks about safety. And so, yeah, symbols, some of these symbols, maybe they ask you about this symbol, what does this symbol illustrate, and then maybe you have forgotten it, you can make a reference. But this is a huge document that you would want to be familiar with. Yeah. Okay.
So if someone has read this handbook, he's ready to take the exam, right?
Yeah, if you have gone through this handbook, so now there are things you need to know. You need NCEES has a lot of resources, right? Let me show you. If you come here and FE, and even let's say you go under the exam. Okay, come down here. See FE electrical and computer. You select this. This gives you the knowledge areas that I talk about. Mathematics, 11 to 17 questions, probability and statistics. You see here, ethics and professional practice, they will ask you maximum 6 questions. But you need resources. NCEES has like books that you can buy, exams books that you can buy, practice books. You can buy practice books from NCEES and practice the questions. They will ask you like similar questions that will come in the exam. And so you see here, let's say practice exam. If I click on this, practice exam, here they gave you like FE for, let's say electrical should be down here. This one. If I click on this, I can add to cart and I buy this. I have this one actually. So you can buy this one and look at the questions, how they ask the questions and the rest. Right? And here they talk about the guide. They talk about some exams in the past, maybe. So exam prep a writer. There are some questions that came in the exams that were not correct. So they try to correct it. So let's say we go to FE, electrical is this one. And then you can see that some questions, they said, this question number 3, it's like this, da, 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 da. Okay, and then they solve it. So let's keep it here and see. Any other question? So to answer you need a study material. You need study material. You need practice test resources, and then you need to practice on your own. And then you need a reference handbook during the exam. If you don't remember something, the reference handbook will help you to remember it. Okay.
I have a question. For the international students, you have said like we have to pay some $400 of fee in order to verify the transcript and things. Is it like for one FE exam, or if we are taking, if we don't get passed in the first attempt and if we are trying to go in the second attempt again, do we have to pay that $400 fee for the transcript?
No, the $400 fee, you pay it once. The $400 fee is for your credential evaluation. You pay it once.
Okay.
Right? And if you want them to do re-evaluation, you pay $100. So once is $400, re-evaluation is $100. But your question, what you are trying to say is that let's say you wrote the FE for the first one, you pay $22.25, and then that $225. Let's say you did not pass the exam, and then you want to write the exam again, then you have to pay another $225 again.
Yeah, but not the $400 for evaluation.
But right? Not the 400, not the 400.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How much is the total cost of like getting the license of PE?